rickety.
This one is not.
Excellent. So up here.
So are you excited to see me naked tonight?
Oh, I'm seeing you naked tonight?
Have you not seen the Dinglorious pictures from DC?
I have?
That was also Washington, D.C.
Oh, no, I haven't seen those.
Oh, you haven't seen the DC pictures? I got naked.
Awesome. Behind the guitar, I hope?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was classic. That was before. That was before.
How stretched out you are.
That's gonna be the cover of his autobiography.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a picture of him going like this, naked with his guitar in front of him.
That was prior to me getting drunk because I broke my hand.
Oh,
really?
You have to hear this story. This is the best story in the world.
I broke my hand during the second song.
Oh, really?
Was it dislocated or was it flat out
Dislocated.
falls out broken? Oh.
I knocked one of my knuckles like into one of the other ones.
Oh,
like I
Jesus.
just had like mega knuckle like in the
Yeah,
side of my
his
hand.
hand was one huge knuckle.
And then when we got off stage, I just had like a ham on the end of my fucking arm.
And
I couldn't move it.
we finished with our set, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
There's
guys."
a trooper, man. There's a trooper.
I didn't tell
Yeah,
anybody.
here, let me get a pic.
But yeah, we got off stage. I'm like, hey guys, I think I broke my hand.
Yeah, he didn't tell us.
Yeah, I felt bad. I didn't want to fuck up the set.
Well, that... Did you tell him about the time you hurt yourself really
Yeah,
bad?
he was bleeding profusely.
Profusely. I've never bled so profusely.
But
That's
so
awesome.
the lady that owned the club, who had ID'd me and Johnny when we got there, swear to God, goes, oh, so and she thought it was really funny. I got naked and everything. She was like, oh, that's adorable. You guys are. She's like, you guys are charming. But she just goes, oh, can he go to the hospital? And I'm like, I have $20. And she goes, oh, well, we're gonna have to get you really drunk then. And I've never been to a bar where cup full of straight whiskey was on the menu. But apparently you get 2 if you break your hand. And then you black out and wake up in New York.
Oh, dude.
I wake up, literally, this is what I remember the opposite sex playing, and I flyered with like one hand with a cup of whiskey, then the broken hand and a cup of ice. Blank. Wake up in New York the next morning, right?
Yeah, no, not just in New York.
In Chinatown on the bus, right? Black eye, bruises across my whole chest, broken hand, right? My dong is out, and I don't know why. And Johnny's sitting next to me.
He turns to Johnny and he says,
I go, Johnny, I don't know how the fuck I got here. and Johnny's just like, yeah, we got you home. And I'm like, oh, awesome.
he said, awesome.
It's just like, I fell asleep in one part of the country and woke up in another.
Oh, and the best part was he blacked out, so when we told him all that he did, he thought it was as funny as we did.
I would like you to please tell him the 14 story.
Okay, now the cover for our show that day was $7, yes?
Yeah, it was $7.
Yeah. Now, a guy came out, and he was like talking about how he was a big Nina Hagen fan.
I flipped my shit on him.
Zach is not a big Nina Hagen fan. He's but the thing is, it takes this guy a while to figure out because Zach is drunk and so is this guy, and that would
Yeah. Oh, it's more urgent? Yeah.
anyway. So after talking with him for a while, he says, "Well, but anyway, that was a great deal, you know, $7, great show, complete with full frontal nudity." So Zach stands up, walks over to him, says, "Make it 14," and whips his dong out at him right in the middle of the Washington D.C. screen. He said, "Make it 14," and there it was.
So apparently they came outside and 2 people were holding me up, right? And I'm just like plastic. And I go.
No, 2 people weren't holding you up. You were holding yourself up.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, you were standing up on your own.
Okay. And I go, Johnny, are there any cops around? And he goes, no. Before he gets out the in no, like before he even got out like the ny in no, flat.
I've never seen a man go from vertical to horizontal.
On the side, just wow.
No, that whole weekend was it started basically with us getting there and realizing we didn't have any drumsticks. So we
Or
had,
a drummer.
Yeah, or a drummer.
Right.
So we had to find a guitar store which was sold by like a grumpy asshole who like you could tell resented his wife for not letting him be a member of Fish or something. Because he had like the bald and long hair thing.
He was
going on,
definitely
you know?
the guy that like knocked the chick up when he was like 23 and his band was about to make it.
Totally. Anyway, so of course he gives us a real hard time with directions trying to get there. Basically, it's about to close in 5 minutes when we finally realize where it is. So me and Dan are like racing as fast as we can down the streets of our nation's capital, yelling obscenities at each other. We get there right in time to buy the drumsticks and get back to the venue on time.
Nice.
Dude,
Oh.
and it like, here, stable him. It was like the most, I don't want to stable your hand.
Go for it.
Drunk.
Yeah. We had liquid.
So I just have all these packs in my backpack that are like piss warm. They're in the car all day, and we're just like liquid rehearsal, shoving warm packs in the back. We're like, we gotta go on stage.
Man, that was the worst thing ever.
We did a Journey cover.